France. Best top 10 places to visit in France. Saint-Tropez. Saint-Tropez is a resort community on the French Riviera. Once a military stronghold, fishing village and artist colony, it is now a playground for the jet-set, fashion models, and millionaires. The beaches are popular with scantily clad sunbathers, while others come for windsurfing, sailing, motorized water sports, and yachting. Outside peak summer there are less celebrities to spot, but you'll also instantly appreciate what lured artists, writers and filmmakers to this picturesque village. Pont du Gard. Famous tourist destination of France is the Pont du Gard, an old Roman aqueduct/bridge that crosses the river Gardon in southern France. It was built in 1st century AD. It was part of a long watercourse to bring water over 50 kilometers from a spring in Uzes to the Roman colony of Nîmes. Reims Cathedral. The Reims Cathedral is important to the French monarchy since that is where the country's kings were crowned. The imposing structure was built in the French Gothic style from 1211 to 1275. It replaced a cathedral built around 400. The cathedral draws about 1 million visitors annually. Loire Valley. The Loire Valley is an outstanding cultural landscape of great beauty, containing historic towns and villages, great architectural monuments and cultivated lands formed by many centuries of interaction between their population and the physical environment, primarily the river Loire itself. Mont Saint-Michel. Mont Saint-Michel is a small tidal island located just off the coast of Normandy. A spectacular and well-preserved Norman Benedictine Abbey of Saint-Michel stands at the peak of the rocky island, surrounded by the winding streets and convoluted architecture of the medieval town. A causeway connects the mainland with the island. Palace of Versailles. The Palace of Versailles is frequently associated with Marie Antoinette, the French queen who was beheaded during the French Revolution. The royal palace started out as a hunting lodge in 1624 and became more ornate over the years. Located outside of Paris, Versailles is known for the Hall of Mirrors and beautiful gardens. Gorges du Verdon. The Gorge du Verdon in southeastern France is considered as one of the most beautiful river canyons and must-see natural wonders of Europe. It's at its deepest around 2,300 feet, between Castellane and Moustier-Sainte-Marie, an ideal place to discover and try out all new aquatic activities like rafting, aquatrekking, hygrospeed, canyoning, and kayaking, etc. Château de Chambord. The Château to end all châteaux, the Château de Chambord is a masterpiece of the French Renaissance. Construction of the Château de Chambord started in 1519 by King François I so he could hunt in the nearby forests. The cold and massive 440 rooms of the chateau made it unpopular as an actual residence, and François I himself stayed here for less than 40 days in total. Louvre Museum. The Louvre Museum was originally constructed over 800 years ago as a fortress to protect the city of Paris from invaders. The fortress was eventually torn down and replaced with a palace that served as the royal residence of the French monarchy. By the 19th century, the Louvre had been transformed into a museum open to the public. Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is the symbol of Paris and one of the top tourist attractions in France. The tower was built by Gustave Eiffel as the entrance arch for the International Exhibition of Paris of 1889. At 324 meters, 1,063 feet, tall, it is still the highest building in Paris, offering stunning vistas of the city below. Since its construction, more than 200 million people have visited the Eiffel Tower, making it the most visited paid tourist attraction in the world.